More Santa Ana winds expected in California, still reeling from the LA County fires. And as the winds intensify over the next few days, experts are warning about health risks in the air.
Fox's Sarah Alegre is live from Pasadena, California tonight with their concerns. Sarah.
Yeah, hi there. Those winds just began to pick up this afternoon, expected to stick around until just around Tuesday. So we're talking about red flag warnings, fire weather warnings for a good chunk of Southern California. And so you have the dangers of that. You're also working with the containment and the much needed progress that we made with the Eaton fire and the Palisades fire. But there's also the unseen dangers, especially for those with pre-existing health conditions.
My breathing has been tighter and a little more difficult since this started. And again, I'm trying to stay indoors, trying to not be outside too much, but air quality's not been good, and that's certainly affected me. It's been risky, for everybody, but especially given the health challenges that I have and the high risk that I am as a transplant recipient and double lung transplant recipient 2 times over.
A lot of stories like his in flare-ups since that fire broke out just around 2 weeks ago. Now, meanwhile, EPA crews in hazmat suits have been digging through wildfire waste since last week. Lithium-ion batteries, especially from electric vehicles, are a top concern. The EPA also says the heat turned common items like pesticides, fertilizers, and cleaners into toxic hazards. Now, Governor Newsom issued an executive order to start cleanup, but crews can't begin that until that toxic waste is removed. Now, the air quality index, I know we've been monitoring that. It shows the air has gotten better, but respiratory doctors say smoke, ash, and dangerous gases from the leftover waste are just still a risk here. The air quality index, yes, it tracks pollution, but it can miss some hidden dangers.
The air quality measurements don't have a way to measure for toxicity of these particles. Sometimes they're just measuring quantity, right? I mean, I've been seeing it in the office all week, right? So many patients that have underlying respiratory issues like asthma, COPD, lung disease are having difficulty with coughing, wheezing, exacerbation of their symptoms because of this poor air quality.
Yeah, and so a lot of these concerns is still left behind here. And we know those evacuation orders now lifted, some people being able to repopulate and revisit their neighborhoods. But then, of course, with those winds picking up, those winds also drying out the shrub, drying out the brush, just poses another concern. So talking to FEMA reps, people with California Governor Newsom's Office of Emergency Services trying to hone down this message that we're still have to be on high alert, especially with the change of weather pattern that we're seeing through just about tomorrow. In Pasadena, Sarah Alegre, Fox 10 News.
Sarah, thank you. And you can join Fox to support families impacted by the California wildfires. Your donation enables the Red Cross to respond to and help people recover from this disaster. You can visit go.fox/Red Cross or scan that QR code on your screen to support the efforts.